This is what we can expect from Hurricane Arthur. We just got this video into our newsroom here. This is shots from Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina. Look at that umbrella in the wind there. That's near Wilmington, not far from the South Carolina state line.
And just listen to that. The wind is really howling, the rain coming down in buckets here, and a lot of people there decided not to evacuate inland, and you are seeing the effects right now from Wrightsville Beach. Our live team coverage starts now with Andy Fox, who's on Hatteras Island.
And Andy, you got onto the island last night. I saw you sent out a tweet when you were heading that way before the mandatory evacuation order went into effect. And are people taking this seriously, or are many planning to stay and ride it out?
Oh, they're taking it seriously. We had to get on the island before 5 o'clock this morning because no one would be allowed on. You were able to get off, of course, but you couldn't get on after 5 o'clock this morning. I spoke with the chairman of the Dare County Board of Commissioners, Warren Judge, and he said, Andy, we can't get this unlucky. We can't lose Highway 12 in 2011, lose it again in 2012. There's just no way we can be that unlucky. Well, we will have to see how lucky we are, keeping our fingers crossed about that. But all across Hatteras, people making that tough road out, cutting the vacation short, heading out because of mandatory evacuation. We found one family from Philadelphia. This car is packed and ready to head back to Philadelphia, vacation over. This is what family?
This is the Chatterjee, Bowen Gaddy, Rosenblum Cohen family.
Oh, and you all have to leave early. Bummer?
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Real disappointed?
Disappointed because look at the conditions right now. You would think that there's no reason to leave. But
no reason to leave, but reason to get hurricane insurance, and you said you didn't get it. How come?
Never usually have hurricanes this early in the season. It's June, right? No hurricanes. Wrong.
Going home early.
Yes, we are.
Bummer. Bummer.
I'm from India. I came all the way. Now I have to leave.
So they're trying to make the best of it. As a matter of fact, if it crosses and makes landfall here in Hatteras, it'll be the earliest hurricane has made landfall here on Hatteras in scores of years. I mean, it doesn't happen this early that often. So they are correct about that. You got to get that hurricane insurance because you never know what might happen. And Tom and Nicole, the highest the tide has come out since we've been here is right here. And you can see out here, there's just no beach. And the winds are picking up. This is the strongest the winds have been. And it's still not that big of a deal since we've been reporting during the 150 minutes of news. So guys, back to you. That's the latest from Hatteras out here in Buxton. Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
Wrightsville Beach gives us a preview of what's coming.
Oh yeah, and just seeing that water line there too, that's amazing. Well, let's head north to Kill Devil Hills. 10 on your side's Chris Horn is monitoring the conditions there. And in the last hour, Chris, you noted some mist coming off of the water, noting a change in the conditions.
And Chris, this is a more crowded area of the Outer Banks than Hatteras Island. Important to point that out. No evacuation order for this part of Dare County. What are people there telling you?
Well, there is no evacuation order, Tom, as you mentioned, but the change that Dawn just mentioned as to the path of the storm is significant. If the eye does come west of Hatteras, then places like Nags Head, Kill Devil Hills, and further up are likely to see more damage than originally anticipated. There has been a lot of people who have left here in the last 30 minutes. When we got here this afternoon around 2 o'clock, the Avalon Fishing Pier, this is milepost 6, by the way, Kill Devil Hills on the Outer Banks. It was pretty busy, people fishing, not catching much. As a matter of fact, we talked with some people whose plans were changed by Arthur. Their deep sea charter was canceled because of the rough seas. Let's listen to what they had to say and how the 11-year-old son reacted to that news.
It made me really mad, but I learned to deal with it, so.
Oh, that's good. I'm not sure there's anything you could do about it.
Glad you didn't see him last night, then.
What was last night?
When he found out we weren't going.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It was Dad's fault that the hurricane came through, and, you know.
It's always Dad's fault.
It's always Dad's fault. You're exactly right.
So they're going to redo their trip on Saturday. Hopefully the conditions then will be a lot more conducive to what they're trying to do today. We'll wait and see what tomorrow brings as far as the storm coming through here. Today, though, you couldn't tell that there was really a difference. There were a lot of people staying where they were in the afternoon, surfing, fishing, people out on the beach, just enjoying themselves, as you would expect, kind of taking the long day, the extra fourth day on a holiday weekend. So there wasn't a whole lot of change. I talked with emergency management officials within the last 30 minutes. They said the message they'd like to try to get out, especially people who are down where Andy is right now, you can still get out. It's not too late. You know, places like Buxton, Hatteras, Rodanthe, and so forth, Salvo, they can still get out, but it sounds like a lot of them are going to try to stick it out. The ones that we saw leaving earlier, a lot of them had distant license plates, like Andy's family, Philadelphia, some Pennsylvania, Ohio, things like that. The ones who were local, and we ran into a lot of those, they're staying put. Live in Kill Devil Hills, Chris Horn, 10 on your side.